What's up, Vinyl community? Welcome back to the Vinyl Countdown. This is episode 13. Yes. Woo! Or should I say, woo, woo. Yeah, the Peach Train's leaving the station tonight. Yeah. That's Mr. Gray here. He knows exactly what we're talking about. We're talking about a term called the trifecta. Yes, if you're not familiar with that term, look it up. Trifecta, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, this is awesome. We have gone out 3 days in a row hunting out in the wild for vinyl in our community and surrounding areas. 3 days in a row. If you look back on the last couple episodes, you will see our recent finds, okay? Today was the 3rd day in a row for going out in the wild and looking for solid gold. And you know what? I think we did it again. Yeah. If you're interested in the 80s metal collection, you're certainly going to be interested in this episode. And along with recent finds today, we're going to do the cues from the 80s metal collection. Yes, the cues. And you know what's in the cues, and I'm sure you can figure out what's in the cues. And most of you really love the cues because of one particular group that I think is very, very loved and coveted in the vinyl community. So without further ado, let's start off episode 13 of the Vinyl Countdown. What do you think, Mr. Gray? All right. He's so agreeable. So agreeable. Yes. All right. First off, we're going to do a little show and tell. Little show and tell info style. How does that sound? Little subtitle. All right. Check this out. Convoy. Yeah, the train has left the station. Convoy is an old record. It's an old compilation that came out in the 70s. Okay? And the reason I'm showing you this record, just for a little informational show and tell today, that this is reportedly the first album that was ever purchased by Sebastian Bach from Skid Row when he was a kid. His first record in his collection. And let me tell you why. You can't really get a lot of information from the back, but you can get from some from the inside. I want to rock and roll all night and party every day. It doesn't say who sings the song, but this was his first, what he reports, Sebastian Bach reports, to be his first, what would you call it, exposure to the band Kiss, which later on in life became his absolute obsession. If you watch the TV show Cribs on MTV, yeah, you can see an episode of Sebastian Bach on MTV Cribs where he takes you through his whole house. And I am telling you one thing, it is a Kiss museum. A Kiss museum in his own home. So if you want to check out that episode of Cribs on YouTube, I'm serious. It's pretty awesome. Sebastian Bach is a fun guy to hang around with. Definitely. All right. That's it for show and tell. Now we're going to go over the recent finds today. And I'm telling you, this stuff is from the guy. The guy with the secret underground lair. The one I told you about in earlier episodes. This guy claimed and told me the story that he was a concert photographer way back in the day. He owned his own record store and he worked for a radio station. So this guy's career is massive. But the one thing he won't let you do is look at his stuff. He keeps you right in the front room and you don't get to look at nothing. All you get to see is what he's got out there, which is interesting enough in the first place. But if you want to get under this guy's skin or get a little brownie points, if you know what I'm saying, it's hard to do. And like I said, he gave me access to this back room one time, the first time I met him, just to show me what he was made of. And I'm telling you, it's beyond words. It's beyond words what this guy has sitting in his underground lair for collectibles, for metal, and music and vinyl and memorabilia. I saw an original poster. It's It was 6 feet tall and 4 feet wide of Danzig. Back in the day, yeah, when it was mother autographed. Yes. That's just one tiny, tiny little tidbit. Tiny little tidbit. Okay? So I went there today. And I said, please, please let me in. And he said, I am the gatekeeper and you will stay right here. What are you looking for? I'm like, just give me something cool from the 80s, man. I need something to show you guys, right? I need something to add to my collection. So here we go. The recent finds from today from the trifecta. Yes. All right. Here we go. You know what? I'm going to get these in order a little bit. Let's do that. He says, oh, what do you got? I'm like, I don't know. I got a lot of stuff, probably, I guess you could say. But he's like, hey, you ever checked out that band Raven? I'm like, I've seen them around. I've seen them on the vinyl community. I've seen them at a couple of stores here and there. He goes, I'll be right back. So he comes out of the back room with this. Raven Mad. Raven Mad. Look at that cover. Huh? Raven Mad. You know, this is a new discovery for me. I've seen the name. I've passed it up in the store. Yeah. I'm like, I don't know. I want to check him out. I want to investigate him. So yeah, he comes out with this. Gold stamp promo. Yeah. Right on the front, gold stamp promo. And I told you guys before, the stuff that I got from him earlier and the stuff that I got now, a lot of gold stamp promo stuff, which I still don't really quite understand the value increase, but I'm sure through getting a little practice here, I'll find out. Yeah, Raven Mad. We put this on when we got home tonight, and it's, woo, good stuff. If you ever get a chance to pick up this album, I would totally suggest it. A lot of screaming, a lot of double bass action in that whole album. Definitely. So then he's like, oh, well, if you're going to try that one, maybe you should try this one. Raven, all for one, still in the shrink with a bunch of stickers on it here and old price tags. Still in the cellophane. And it's an import. I don't even know where the import is. I was like so excited to start the video that I didn't even look this stuff up yet. Yeah, but it's an import of Raven. Look at that. These are all first pressing authentic stuff. No issues here. But yeah, I am totally ready to set that up on the record player. And he's like, well, okay then. If you like those two, you might as well take this one home too. And I'm like, what? He goes, yeah. How about a little Raven Life as a Bitch? Excuse my French? Yeah. Whoa. Look at that cover. Gold stamp promo. Holla. I have never seen any of these in the wild. None of them. They're authentic. They still smell like his place. Like I can smell like a hint of like incense. Wow, what a find. You know, these are from early mid 80s, late 80s stuff. But Raven, yeah. I'm pretty sure you guys are Raven fans. Some of you out there are Raven fans. And then we sat there, I swear to God, 3 hours with this guy. And then he's like, la, 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 la. And then we're just sitting there, we kind of run out of stuff to say, and you get that awkward silence, and he goes, you ever seen this before? I'm like, what? What in the world? Noise Toys. 1988. Glam Band, LA. My wife looked this up when we got home. I think you can get it, but not around here. Super rare. Glam Band, 80s metal. We put it on. It was like Motley Crue guitar mixed with The old Poison microphone with the little echo on it. Yeah, really good guitar on here. If you guys get a chance, check this out. Noise Toys. Look at that picture. That is an awesome cover. Awesome cover from the 80s. But I guess this is a band that had one album and it rocked, and I have no idea why it didn't get more famous. He put that on at the record store for me. Well, I wouldn't even call it a record store. It's an underground lair. Yes, definitely. So then he told me, hey, I got one more treat for you. And I'm like, hey, I'm missing one of these. Can I please buy it from you? It's a begging game the whole time with this guy, definitely. Original copy. Overkill, Taking Over. Wow. Pure 80s craziness. I just showed you guys another Overkill album before. I got that album from this guy. And here we go again. Same thing. Same as the other one. Gold stamp promo. Whew. Overkill, Taking Over. What a great cover. Look at them guys. Really nice stuff. I'm really looking forward to getting into this stuff, definitely. In the near future here. We're picking up so much stuff right now that, like I said, it's the trifecta. 3 days in a row now. Awesome. I got too much stuff to listen to. I might have to start passing a couple of things on. Okay. We picked up a few tapes as well. Are you doing okay? You smarting off? Nice. All right. A few tapes. We got a few tapes there too. Underground Lair. Do you remember I told you guys a couple times now that Skid Row re-released that album, that cover tune album called Beside Ourselves recently? He had an original one on tape. Still sealed with the hype sticker on cassette tape. I'm like, I already have multiples now. Skid Row Beside Ourselves. Still sealed. Factory sealed. This guy's got so much cool stuff, man. This is not even the tip of the iceberg. Not even the tip. Here's another one. Have you ever seen this Extreme album? I don't think I've ever listened to it. But I'm ready. Extreme. Three sides to every story. Wow, by Extreme. Awesome. Awesome find. Let's put that over here. And then here's the third one. Our friend Madeline's gonna really love this one. Yeah, I never introduced you guys to our friend Madeline. Yeah, she's really awesome. Shout out to Madeline, one of my awesome buddies that bought me a tripod for my videos here. Yes, she tuned into a couple of my videos, and she's a friend of ours, and she's like, that's it. I want to start producing this little show you got going on here. Here's a new tripod for your smartphone and a holder. And I'm like, oh my God, you are so awesome. So she wanted to chip in. Definitely. So shout out to her, Madeline. She was named after the song Madeleine from Winger. Yes, she is that exact age when that came out, I think. Definitely. It's kind of a cool story. And she's going to love this. Roxette Joyride. Come join the joyride. Join the joyride. Yeah. Roxette. I want to find this one on vinyl. I do not have it yet. Totally want to find this. Roxette, Come Join the Joyride. Awesome 80s pop tune. Kind of a dance tune as well. Check it out once. It's awesome. One more thing from the Secret Underground Lair. Not only did this guy has everything. Posters, shirts, stuff, box sets. I saw an old Queensryche Mine Crime VHS tape there today. I mean, this guy's got it all. He's got Slayer albums from the early 90s, still in the shrink, still sealed. I saw an original copy of 9 Inch Nails' Downward Spiral, still sealed. Original copy on the wall. I mean, you name it. There's stuff, and the doors are shut. I don't get it. But check this out. A couple of dangly earrings of the Skid Row band. They were sitting in this little display case piled underneath some stuff. That's awesome. 80s chick Skid Row dangly earrings. Can't go wrong. I'm going to have to try to blackmail the wife into trying them on one night, huh? All right. That's it for recent finds from the trifecta. Wow. I'm going to have to chill. I have to chill. There's not going to be any more recent finds for a while. I'm burned out. All right. So on with the cues from the 80s metal collection. Give or take a couple. All right. Are you still hanging in there? Awesome. Hasn't moved a muscle. All right. When you think of the cues, who are the big bad boys on the block that everybody just cannot get enough of? Queensryche. What can you say about Queensryche? What you can say is I've never seen so many perfect 10s in my life. That's right, man. If there is anybody, Andy's Vinyl Den, that likes Queensryche, yes, you are going to appreciate this big time. This album, this is one of their earlier ones, and I'm telling you, it's a screamer. It's good stuff. If you guys are ever out in the wild, don't be afraid to pay for these. They're really hard to come by. I've came by these. If I remember right, I got my whole pile of Queensryche from one guy in one place in a little cave that's off the beaten path, and he had all of them sitting there. All my Queensryche stuff in one place. I broke out the wallet and I did it because you just have to. I got super lucky and I'm super thankful for having all of this stuff from Queensryche. Wow. They are such a great band. Here's another one. Queensryche, The Warning. Thinking this might have been their first one. Definitely. Any of these Queensryche albums, take them, grab them, put them in your car, drive them home. Maybe stop at Dairy Queen and give them a cone. Definitely. Early Queensryche, but still good Queensryche. I mean, they already had a little bit of practice before that one. Definitely. All right. Drum roll. Andy's Vinyl Den, drum roll, please. Queensryche, Operation Mindcrime. Wow is all I can say. Some people call this a rock opera. This thing is filled with such an amazing amount of sounds. It is a perfect 10 in my eyes. You guys, if you don't have this, it is an absolute must-have. There is no question about it. If you have a record collection, it doesn't even have to be a metal record collection, okay? I don't care if you're into country, folk, or waltz. You got to have Operation Mindcrime right on the front burner. I'm surprised. Yeah. Oof. You got to have it. It's a really awesome, like an opera or rock opera story that, I don't know. I've never seen anybody do anything like it before. I've never seen anybody do it. The lead singer is amazing. The instruments are amazing. The production is absolutely gorgeous on these albums. All of them. And if Operation Mindcrime wasn't enough for you, are you ready? Yeah. Sorry, guys. Operation Mindcrime 2. Wow. The continuation. Definitely. Oof. You're not going to find much of this in the new section at the record store. I'll tell you that right now. You're not going to find any of it in the used. This is Hunting in the Wild gold right here. Platinum. You go out in the wild, man, and you find this, you might as well just drive right back home and put it on the record player, because it's all you need. This is Queensryche stuff. Definitely. Operation Mindcrime 2, the sequel. All right. How are you guys feeling about that Queensryche stuff? I know I'm feeling it, but this one might send you right over the edge, because it sends me over the edge. Queensryche Empire. This album is a perfect 10 3 times over. This is one of the most amazing albums on the planet, as far as I'm concerned. Queensryche Empire is one of those coming of age albums. Unbelievable songs on here. Just unbelievable. Picking this one up out in the wild is an almost certainly not. Really nice gatefold there. Just on plain black vinyl. I'll pull one of the inners out for you guys. You know, I don't do that very often for you guys, but I'm gonna do it right now. It's just a nice, like kind of like a MoFi sleeve. It's lined, and you got just some really nice custom inners on there. Queensryche Empire. I don't even want to get into it. If you got it on CD, if you got it on tape, if you got it on whatever, just I will cherish this album forever. It's amazing. I call them metal. I call them progressive metal. They are probably the pioneers of progressive metal as far as I'm concerned. They not only had a part in inventing it, but they had a part in mastering it and ruling it like kings of the world. Definitely. All right. Well, we're going to have to start cooling down after that Queensryche stuff, because I'm hot. Are you hot? Yeah. Totally hot and sticky from that. Those are face melting albums. Okay, you guys? You must have them. So let's cool down a little bit with this Revolution Calling single EP. Whatever you want to call it. Wow. I love that song. Revolution calling you. Wow, definitely. Just a nice little single 12-inch EP of Revolution Calling. Well, that is it for Queensryche, and I'm sorry, but I'm cashed. Yes, definitely. But let's catch our breath a little bit with these guys right here. The founders, the Pilgrims. I'm talking Pilgrims. Let's talk Thanksgiving right here. These guys were the Pilgrims of hair metal. These are the guys that came over on the ship and said, we are going to call this metal. Quiet Riot. Mental Health. They're like Christopher Columbus of metal. Right there. Just, I can't even describe how much this means to me. It's like, bang your head. Mental Health will drive you mad. When I first heard this on the record player, okay, to tell you the truth, I didn't hear this on the record player. I heard this on a tape, and then at the same time I was introduced to MTV, and when this song came on MTV, it blew my mind as a grade school student. I probably shouldn't have even been watching it. But yeah, it's amazing. This was the first tape I ever had when I was a kid. The first album. Talk about breaking somebody in the right way. That's the right way. Give a kid a Quiet Riot album, and the world is his nutshell. Or his oyster. Whatever you want to say. There's another Quiet Riot album. Not too common out in the wild. These I would have to say from my wife and I going out in the wild lately that these Quiet Riot albums are drying up. They're drying up quite a bit. You can find a few beat up copies once in a while, but for the most part, over the last year, if you would have went out like a year ago, no problem. You know, they were popping up in quite a few places, but in the last 6 months, never find them. Never see this one either. Another good Quiet Riot album. Actually, when I was at the Secret Underground Lair today, I passed up another Quiet Riot album that was a little bit newer. But I don't know. There was so many other things there that I wanted to grab. And with this guy, I had to make kind of like a bulk deal. So I didn't want to go too crazy. You see what I'm saying? But yeah, Quiet Riot. The founders and pilgrims of heavy metal. Definitely. All right. That wraps up the cues for this episode 13 of the Vinyl Countdown. If you haven't checked out any of my other videos, please do so. And please like and subscribe. It really makes me feel better about what I'm doing because I love sharing with you guys everything about vinyl and the 80s and records and tapes. And I like showing you stuff like Mr. Gray here, my co-host. And I just want to keep this stuff going. And I really appreciate all of your subs. It's awesome. I'm making a lot of new friends out there. And I can't tell you how much I appreciate it. It's like this little golden avenue that I can escape to called the vinyl community. And I love it. It makes my day. So you guys, I want you to have a really great night and a really great Thanksgiving holiday. All right? Catch you on the B side.